Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I can't believe we're already getting back into school. Summer and frankly, just this whole year has just really flown by. But we're going to get back into it. I'm trying to get back more into videos. So today I'm going to speak briefly just about nutrients needed for success at school. But also, if you're not going back to school, I'm sure you're going back to work and you want to be performing well at work. And these are also nutrients that we need as adults just as much. So let's get into it. So, one of the key ways nutrition affects academic performance is through our energy levels and focus. So foods that are high in things like refined carbs, sugar, unhealthy fats. So think about like your biscuits and just like processed foods. Those can really cause energy crashes and make it really hard for us to concentrate in class or sit through long study sessions or whatever projects that we're working on at work. On the other hand, nutrient dense foods, like whole foods from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, these provide the sustainable energy and power that we need in our brains. And this is also why breakfast is really, really important. And whether you are fasting, so for kids and students and growing children, I don't suggest a fast. So breakfast for them would be before school. For adults, you could be fasting like myself. I do generally fast breakfast, and then I might start my day at around noon. I'm actually coming out of a fasted state right now, and will actually be adopting less of a fasting window, um, just because I'm working on hormones. But that's for another video. But going back to breakfast, it is a really, really important meal because this is your first meal. You're fueling your body, and this is where I would suggest that you need to include all the food groups, but particularly protein. So think about eggs, avocado, toast. This is a very easy one, or something quick. It would be like a Greek yogurt with some nuts and seeds. And I like to drizzle my udo's oil into my Greek yogurt, and that's actually a great snack that I like to have as well. But apart from energy and focus, we of course want to talk specifically about the brain, so our brain function. And what are the nutrients that we need for brain function is omega-3. So we know 60 to 70% of our brains are made up of this fat. Iron is really important. B vitamins, D3 are essential for things like memory, cognition, information processing. So if you're not getting enough of these key nutrients, you might find yourself struggling to remember things, being more easily distracted. Don't we all have difficulty with focusing? Or just having a hard time following along in a presentation or a lecture. So, a balanced, healthy diet can make a huge difference, and focusing on these specific nutrients, your omega 3, iron, especially in children and women, B vitamins, and D3. So you can also opt for a multivitamin, which I do highly suggest because just our foods in this in this day and age just don't have enough nutrients in there. So I like to use a multivitamin as a basis just to cover any potential deficiencies along with an omega-3 supplement. And in addition to brain boosting nutrients, you'll also want to focus on supporting your immune system. I know that once we get into school, kids and playing with other kids, it's so easy for them to get sick. I'm sure we've all experienced this. For those of you who have kids, it's one kid who's sick after another, and it just goes within the family. So really making sure your immune system is strong before you're going into school. So don't wait to boost your immune system or to take immune system supplements when you're already sick. The key is prevention, and also you could lessen the length of the cold or flu that you'll be fighting. Um, so foods like ginger, garlic, turmeric, and then nutrients like zinc and vitamin D3. These are really important for to give your immune system a lift. Probiotics are also really important. There is that close link with our gut health and our immune system. And yeah, so, just keeping your immune system strong to avoid sickness, being able to go to class regularly, and just to have that mental sharpness is really important. So, speaking about mental health, nutrition and our mood is also go hand in hand, really. Things like depression, anxiety, stress, which unfortunately I know a lot of our youngsters in Hong Kong, unfortunately, have a hard time with, especially when it comes to school and stress. So we really want to be setting them up to be resilient in this area. And how we will do that is by eating a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, making sure you're staying hydrated, limiting your processed foods, whether it's caffeine or alcohol or the fried foods in there. So a lot of that trans fat and that rancid oil can really wreak havoc in your body. And this will always, it will help keep your mind sharp and your mood stable. Probiotics, again, with that gut and that gut brain connection, is really important. So we want to make sure we're getting a lot of plenty of probiotic rich foods from your fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, things like that. So in summary, focusing on nutritious whole foods, especially at the beginning of the day, is really, really important. Making sure you're getting enough protein, and then using supplements like your D3, omega, probiotics. These are kind of the basics that I would recommend, and then you can see what else you need to top off with, whether it's a multivitamin or a vitamin C or echinacea to keep your immune system strong. But the key is really just that lifestyle habits of eating well, sleeping well, and exercising, actually getting sunlight in for your vitamin D. So that is all I wanted to talk about today. I was trying to make it as short as possible, but I guess I have to try harder. But let me know if this was helpful. Feel free to, email me with any questions you might have. Thank you for watching again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video if you found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.